am Dr. Swarchla, Scientific Director with Ziva Fertility Centers. We'll try to understand what whole exome sequencing and what whole genome sequences is that is performed for analyzing infertility. Now, exome is a collection of exons. Exons are regions of your DNA which have codes for producing protein. So this is a very important part, and genome is the entire set of your DNA. So let's try to understand how these are analyzed and how it's useful for fertility. Whole exome sequencing, now we'll be calling it as WES, and whole genome sequencing called as WGS for infertility, are advanced genetic testing methods that can identify genetic causes of infertility by analyzing a person's DNA. Let's look at how these technologies are performed, their procedures, and how to interpret the results. We'll begin with whole exome sequencing. The procedure is very simple. Blood or saliva samples are collected from the individual and DNA extraction is performed. DNA is extracted from the collected samples using standard laboratory techniques. Then exome capturing is performed. The exonic region, which is the coding region of the genome, which comprises about 1 to 2% of the genome but contains about 85% of known disease-related variants, are selectively captured. This is done using probes that hybridize to the exonic sequences. Then sequencing is performed. The captured exonic DNA is sequenced using next generation sequencing technology. This generates millions of short DNA sequences called reads. Then DNA analysis is performed. These reads are aligned to a reference genome, and bioinformatic tools are used to identify variations or mutations in the exome. Variations are classified as synonymous or silent, missense or altered amino acids, or nonsense, or they can also be splice site mutations. So how do we interpret them? Variations are interpreted based on their known or predicted impact on gene function and their association with infertility. Variants can be classified as pathogenic, likely pathogenic, benign, or of certain significance. Let's try to understand results. Pathogenic variants is something we should begin with. These variants are confirmed to cause or contribute to infertility. For example, mutations in the CFTR gene causing CBAVD in males are examples. Likely pathogenic variants have strong evidence that suggests they are harmful but not definitely proven. Variants of uncertain significance also should be talked about. These do not have enough evidence to classify as benign or pathogenic and require further studies. Benign variants are variants with no known impact on infertility. Whole genome sequencing is the next procedure. A sample is collected similar to WES. Blood or saliva samples are collected from the individuals. DNA is extracted, library is prepared, and sequencing is performed similarly. Entire genome, including coding and non-coding region, is sequenced using NGS, and this generates an anonymous amount of data covering over 3 billion base pairs. Data analysis is performed and interpretation is also done. The interpretation of these results identifies variations in regulatory regions of genes which can be responsible for infertility. The expression and function of these genes is very important for fertility. What are the clinical applications in infertility? In male infertility, identifying Y chromosome microdeletions is very important. CFTR mutations and other gene variants also impact spermatogenesis. Detecting chromosomal structural variants that may cause azoospermia or severe oligozoospermia is very critical. In female infertility, discovering variants in genes responsible that are related to ovarian reserve, oocyte maturation, and reproductive hormones regulation is performed. Identifying mutations in genes such as FMR1 that is associated with primary ovarian insufficiency is important. Unexplained infertility also can be identified, providing insights into previously undiagnosed genetic causes. Identifying novel variants and genetic pathways can be observed that are involved in infertility. To understand more about this, feel free to contact us. Thank you. A lot of effort has gone into making this video. Please like and subscribe us. Thank you.